If you think of any subject imaginable, there's a subreddit on it. Reddit is an often overlooked goldmine of information and content ideas that more and more B2B marketers are looking to for insight into their audiences. So let's explore more on Reddit and how it works. You're listening to the Content 10x podcast, where it's all about content repurposing. I'm Amy Woods, and I'm here to help you maximize your content and find smart ways to get your message in front of more of the right people, whilst also saving time. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to the Content 10x podcast. I'm your host, Amy Woods, and in this episode, I want to explore the potential of Reddit, specifically from the viewpoint of a B2B marketer. Reddit is often called the front page of the internet. It really is a goldmine of information and engagement opportunities that many B2B marketers overlook. So let's explore what it is, how it's used, and why it's a valuable tool for B2B marketing strategies. So in this episode, I'm going to cover how Reddit is used, why it's useful for B2B marketers, and some best practices for B2B marketers when you are on Reddit. But before I get to the main content, I'd just like to let you know about a service that we offer at Content 10x, whereby we'll review the content that you want to repurpose, and we'll develop the entire repurposing plan for you and your team. It's our asset review service. We know you may have the team and the skills to do the repurposing, but not always the time to do the planning and working through exactly what will be the best approach. So if that's the case and you'd like some help with planning your repurposing, then please do get in touch. Head to content10x.com/consulting. Okay, back to the main topic, Reddit. Now, Reddit was a hot topic in a recent conversation that I had with Amanda Natividad, which was on this podcast in our last episode. You must check it out. I'll put a link in the show notes. Amanda is the VP of Marketing at SparkToro, which is an audience research tool. And she said that they had included Reddit in the version 2, so the most recently updated version of the SparkToro tool. And that's because it's the best social media network for niche interests. It's where you find out what your audience is talking about, their concerns and their questions, as well as the words that they are using. So it really is extremely useful. I find this really interesting, hence this episode, which is all about Reddit, because I think Reddit is often overlooked. So let's just firstly pull back and start with what Reddit is. So Reddit is a social news and discussion website where users of Reddit submit content, they vote on submissions and engage in discussions. It has 73.1 million daily active unique visitors worldwide, and as of Q4 2023, it boasts more than 100,000 active communities. So those numbers are pretty mind-blowing. That was million, by the way, so 73.1 daily visitors. It's approaching its 20th birthday, having launched in 2004. So in social platform terms, it's really quite old. Some other interesting facts, 44% of users in the US are between 18 to 29, so it leans to a younger audience. 31% are between 30 to 49. 2 in 3 are male, and half of its users are in the US. So just some interesting facts for you there. So how is it used for those of you that are not familiar? Basically, it revolves around subreddits, which are topic-specific forums. Users can join these communities, share content, and participate in discussions. The unique voting system allows the most popular content to rise to the top. So that's ensuring that the most engaging and relevant information get the most visibility. Now, personally, when I think of Reddit, I think of really, really niche communities in virtually every topic imaginable, from cats to fitness to technology to conspiracy theories. If you've ever watched a true crime drama on Netflix, like making a murderer, you can guarantee that there will be subreddits talking all about it. Or say where something happens on a TV show and everyone wants to work it out, like subreddits about the ending of The Sopranos. Did Tony die? You can guarantee there are communities that have a load to say on that. It hasn't traditionally been part of most B2B marketing strategies. In actual fact, entertainment is the top reason that people use the platform, but it can be useful for B2B marketing, and that's down to 4 main reasons, I believe. Firstly, targeted audience engagement. With thousands of subreddits dedicated to specific interests and technologies and industries and business topics, B2B marketers can easily find and engage with their target audience. Then 2, which is kind of linked to what I just said, but that's market research. Reddit communities are a goldmine for finding out what's important in your industry. In the right subreddits for you, you'll gain real-time insights into industry trends and pain points and discussions. This is really useful because it's helping marketers understand their audience's needs and preferences. Then 3, thought leadership. By sharing valuable insights and participating in discussions and subreddits, B2B marketers can establish themselves as industry experts. And 4, lead generation. While direct promotion is definitely frowned upon, and that's to put it politely, providing helpful information can lead to organic interest in your products or services. So how do you go about using Reddit for B2B content marketing and repurposing? Well, you definitely need to approach it strategically. For content ideation, you can use popular posts and discussions in relevant subreddits to generate ideas for your content marketing efforts. This ensures that you're creating content that really resonates with your target audience. It can really help you when it comes to speaking your audience's language. You can pay attention to terminology and tone and style used in subreddits, and this can help you craft messages that resonate with your audience and sound authentic. Of course, this also helps with repurposing content. While directly sharing your own content on Reddit can be tricky due to self-promotion rules, you can use insights gained from Reddit to repurpose existing content from other platforms. For example, if you notice a trending topic on a relevant subreddit or see your audience talking about particular pain or passion points, you can create a blog post about that, an infographic, or a video addressing that topic and share it on your other social media platforms, and choose wisely if you'll share it on Reddit, making sure you're not being too promotional. And then finally, let's just look at some best practices for engaging as a B2B marketer. Firstly, focus on value. Redditors are quick to spot and downvote promotional content. As I just mentioned, it's frowned upon. So instead, prioritize providing valuable insights and information. So as I mentioned just before, if you find people talking about something on a subreddit, it's great if you can go and write a really valuable, interesting blog post or infographic and then be able to share that as purely valuable content within that discussion. Also, engage authentically, participate in discussions genuinely. So obviously, don't just drop links to your content. It's key to add to the conversation in a meaningful way. Now, previous recent guests on this show, Ashley Foss and Jess Cook, both spoke really highly about repurposing their comments on LinkedIn into new content. So if you engage authentically, you could do something similar here on Reddit. You could repurpose your comments on subreddits in a similar way. So turn those comments into blog posts and say posts on other platforms like LinkedIn and so on. So if you want to find out a bit more about the value of repurposing comments, then go check out those episodes with Ashley Foss and Jess Cook. I'll put the link in the show notes. They may have been talking specifically about LinkedIn, but I think you can learn a lot from what they said and apply that to Reddit as well. Also on best practices, follow subreddit rules. Each subreddit has its own set of rules. Stick to them. Otherwise, you could see yourself getting banned and nobody wants that. And then also leverage AMAs, so the Ask Me Anythings, either for you, or you could find a subject matter in your team or organisation and you could host an AMA in a relevant subreddit. This can be a great way to showcase expertise and engage with your audience. You can repurpose content from the AMA to other platforms as well. So maybe you could create a short video or LinkedIn post about each question and answer that's posed in the AMA on Reddit. So to summarise, Reddit offers a wealth of opportunities for B2B marketers who invest time in understanding and engaging with the platform. But ultimately, success on Reddit comes from being a genuine, valuable member of the community rather than approaching it as just another promotional channel. By doing so, you'll understand your audience more and you'll get endless content ideas. So there you have it. Please do reach out with your thoughts and ideas about using Reddit as a B2B marketer. I'd love to hear them. And just a reminder that if you have any content repurposing needs and you would like support, then please do get in touch with us here at Content 10X. We could support you with our end-to-end content repurposing service, or perhaps you would like to book in for a consultation or have some support with your strategy as well. We can help you. So just head to content10x.com to find out about the ways that we can support you. Okay, so all that's left to say is thank you so much for listening, and I will catch you in the next episode.